Good afternoon, children. Welcome to your math lesson for this afternoon. And we are going to review telling the time. So it's a review because we've had lessons and activities about telling the time. Okay. All right. So we have review classes so that you will not forget, so that you will keep on practicing how to do it. Okay. All right. If you take a look at your screen, so you see different clocks, right? So there are, according to our lessons, there are two main clock types of clocks. So we have the analog clock. Do you remember your analog? Okay, so analog clock, this is your analog clock. In your analog clock, you will see the numbers 1 to 12. Okay, and you will see lines for the minutes, and you will see the hour hand and the minute hand, and sometimes you will also see the second hand, okay, or the hand that points to the seconds or counts the seconds. And then on this side, okay, do you see this one? All right, so you only see 12 and 00, which means 12 o'clock. So this is the what kind of clock? It's the digital clock. Yes, there you go. So these are all different kinds of clocks. So maybe we have the wall clock. Okay, this is actually, I think, the pocket clock, pocket watch. Okay, of course, if it's small, we do not call it a clock anymore. So if you put it on your wrist, if you put it on your pocket, just like this pocket watch, then it's called a watch, not a clock anymore. Okay. All right. So this is your alarm clock. I think this is also a pocket clock. So there are some people who put this kind of clock on their chest, especially doctors, because some doctors and nurses cannot wear watches, okay, because they always have to keep their hands clean. That's why sometimes they have a pocket watch, or yes, they have usually very small clocks or watches, and one of those would be the pocket watch. Okay, so you have the alarm clock, and this is also a watch. Okay, I think this is a wall clock, and you put it on the wall. Okay, all right, so let's start with this one. So as I've said, this is an analog clock, so please read analog. Okay, analog, and the other one is digital, yes. Okay, so now so as I've mentioned earlier, we can see from 1, the numbers 1 until 12, right? Normally, we only see 12 numbers on the clock, okay, which would be 1 until 12. So if it's lunchtime, so we say 12 o'clock p.m. Okay, so that's lunchtime, 12 o'clock p.m. until 11:59 p.m. So this is at night. You're already asleep by this time, okay? But for the a.m., for the morning, because there are 24 hours in one day. So 12 for the a.m. and then 12 for the p.m., right? So now at 12 a.m., this is also called 12 midnight or 12 o'clock midnight. So 12 a.m. until 11:59 a.m. Okay, so this is 11:59 p.m. This is right before 12 p.m. All right, and then this one 11:59 and then 12 o'clock, because the 59, guys, is here. The 59th minute is this, because on the clock we do not say, oh, it's already 8:60, right? We do not say that. So we say when the minute hand gets to this part, okay, we say it as 00. We say it as o'clock. Okay, so after 59 is o'clock. So let's say 8:59, next would be 9 o'clock. Okay, all right. I already explained this to you before and we are just reviewing. Okay, all right. Now so the minute, let's have the minute and the hour hands. So of course, the second hand is still important, but the hour hand and the minute hand are very important, okay, are more important. So remember that the hour hand is shorter than the minute hand. Okay, so this one is shorter than the minute hand. So the minute hand is longer than the hour hand. All right, so the hour hand should be pointing at 1 to 12, right? Okay, and we write the hour first on the clock, on the time before the minute. Now, please don't forget to keep on practicing your skip counting by fives. So counting by fives. So if you start from 0, then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 0, 60 o'clock. Right? Okay. So now let's take a look. So these are your minutes. So 0 to 59, these are your minutes, okay? But yes, there are 60 minutes, but as I've said, we do not say 60, right? We say o'clock. O'clock. So o'clock is short for off the clock. So o'clock. Okay, so it's 7, like for example, 7 o'clock. So it also means that it's 7 off the clock, okay, or even 7 on the clock. All right. Now I'm going to draw the an hour hand and a minute hand, and then you try to see, or you try to uh, see that what time it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Ready? What time is it? Anyone? Okay, so what is the hour? Let's write the time. What is the hour? Is it 2 or 3? 3. Huh. Okay. Okay. Look at the arrow, look at the hour hand. Okay. What did I tell you about this before? Okay. If it's between two numbers, okay, so if it's between 2 and 3, is it still 2 or it's already 3? It is still 2, guys. It's still 2. Okay? Because we cannot say 2:40 or 2 o'clock, it will remain in the same spot. The hour hand will remain in the same spot, right? Because as the minute hand moves, so will the hour hand. Okay, so how can the hour hand go to 3 if it does not move, right? Okay, so let's take a look. So it's still 2 now. So the time is the hour is 2, and how about the minute? Okay, it's already there, guys. 40. So it's 2:40. All right. Now, if there are no numbers, so for example, there are no numbers. Oh, I don't see any number. Okay. For example, there are no numbers. Okay. Now, if you see the lines and you're not sure about the time, about the number of minutes, then you can just count, right? Okay. But if there are no lines again, what can you do? Skip count or count by fives. Okay? Count by fives. You already know the counting by fives. Of course, most of you can count by fives correctly. I know. You're all very smart students. All right, let's do another one. So the time here is 2:40. Okay, let's do one more. Let me see. Okay. Done? Okay. So what is the hour? What is the hour? Is it 10 or 11? Guys, it's between 10 and 11, so it's still 10. Okay? How about the minute? How about the minute? Your truth theory. Yes, okay, so it's 30. So that's 10:30. There you go. All right, so that's how it is. Now let's go to the next page. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to show you, hold on. Okay, we have a clock here. This is called a time lapse because it goes very, very fast, right? Okay, so now take a look. Okay, so as I've said earlier, as the minute hand moves, so does the hour hand, right? So look at the time here, it's 2 o'clock, 2 and then 0, right? So 2, the hour is 2 and the minute would be 00. Okay, let's take a look at what happens next. Okay, do you see that? So it also moved. So it did not stay forever on 2, right? It's still 2, but it was not pointing at 2 all the time. So it also moves. So this is now 2:15, all right? Okay, now let's take a look at this. Okay, is it 2 or 3? What is the hour? Is it 2 or 3? It's still 2. It's still 2. Remember, it's between 2, okay, and 3. All right, and then, okay. Is it 3 o'clock yet? Not yet. Not yet. It's still 2. It's still 2, okay? Until it gets to this point, then that is 3 o'clock. All right? Okay, let's take a look at, let's finish the whole video. It's only 30 seconds. See that? Okay. All right, let's go back. Okay, for this one, now let's draw. Okay, let's draw the hour hand and the minute hand, okay? All right, now let's start with 2:30. So let's start with 2:30. So it would be, let me use the highlighter so that, okay, it's thicker, okay? So 2:30. So remember, if it's o'clock, then the minute hand should be here, right? Okay, so now 2, where is 2? 2 is here, 2 is here, and 3 is here, remember that. Now, for 2:30, so should it be pointing at 2? Yes or no? Not anymore, because the hour clock also moved, okay? All right, so let's move it a little. Let's move it a little, so we can put it in the middle or between 2 and 3, okay? And then, so 30, where is 30? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There you go, okay? So 30 should be here. Right, got it? And make sure that your hour hand is shorter than your minute hand. Okay, so if you want to answer this one, you can just pause the video And then you answer, and then if you're ready, then you can come back so that we can check your answers. Okay. All right. Now let's go to the next one. So the other one would be 7 o'clock. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. 7 o'clock. It's o'clock, o'clock, o'clock. Okay. So it's 00, right? So the minute, where should the minute hand be? 12. Okay. Sorry. It should be pointing towards 12. And how about 7? The hour, it should be pointing directly towards 7. There you go. Okay. Now there you go. All right. So that's 7 o'clock. Okay. So some of you are really, really good at telling the time, and some of you need to practice more. Okay. All right. So now let's go to 5:45. So 5:45. All right. So 5:45, where is 45? Over here. Okay, over here it's 9. Okay, it's in the spot of 9. All right. So let's draw the minute hand first, shall we? Okay. So this is the minute hand. Let me remove that one because it's a little confusing. Okay, so 45. This is 45. Where are you going to put 5? Where are you going to draw the hour hand? Should it be directly towards 5? No, it should be closer to 6 because it's almost 6, right? Okay, so you can draw it like this. All right? Did you get that? All right, now let's have the next one. Again, if you want to answer, you can just pause the video. Come back when you're ready. How about 12:30? Okay, oh, 12:30. Where is 12? Oh, it's over there. Okay, and 30? Over there, yes. All right, now let's draw the minute hand first. Okay, so that's the minute hand. Where should the hour hand be? Should it be like this? Are you sure? Not quite. Okay. So remember the hour hand moves, right? The hour hand moves. So you can draw it. Okay, okay, sorry. Okay, you can draw it like this. There you go. All right. Okay, so it should be between 12 and 1. All right. And then the last one, last one. Okay, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. So both hour hand and minute hand should be pointing towards 12. Okay. All right. So let's have, oops, teacher's hand is not very steady. Okay. So this is the minute hand, and you can just draw, okay, a smaller arrow for that. So that's 12 o'clock. Okay. If both minute hand and our hand are pointing towards 12 or the area of 0, then that's 12 o'clock. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. So now, okay. So let's have this one. Let's make it, let's do it quickly. Okay. All right. Let me change. Okay. Let's have the first one. So this one is 2, yes, the hour is 2. How about the minute? From 0, we have 5, yes, but we do not write it as 5. I mean, we do not just write it as 5. We have to put 0. There you go. Remember, if you remember, I told you that we do not say it as 2:05 when someone asks for the time. We say it as 2:05. Okay, it's like when you give your number, you do not really say 909, right? Then you say 909. Okay. Anyway, how about number 2? So where is the hour hand? It's between 4 and 5. There you go. It's between 4 and 5. So is it 4 or 5? It's still 4. Okay? It's still 4. And then your minute hand, where is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay? And then, okay, number 3. So where is your hour hand? 12, correct. Okay. And your minute hand? 5, 10, 15. So it's 15. So the time here is 12:15. As you can see, guys, the arrow hand, the hour hand is not exact because it also moves with the minute hand. Next, number 4. Where is the arrow hand? Hour hand? 11. Good. And where's the minute hand? Just like this, it's also 15, correct. Okay. Oh, oh. What are we going to do with this one? Okay. All right. So let me ask you, is it 10 or 11? Some of you will say 10, some of you will say 11. Okay, let's take a look at the hour hand first. Okay. Where is it now? Where is it now? Where is the hour hand? It's still between 10 and 11. Sorry, it's still between 10 and 11, right? So it's still 10. Okay. All right, how about the minute? Let's count again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. Yes. So the time is 10:55. So as I've said earlier, if you want to pause the video so that you can answer first, then you're welcome to do so. So you can play the video if you're ready. And then number 6. Okay. Oh, this is also a little tricky. All right. Where is the hour? Hand. Where is the hour hand? 4? Some of you are shouting. I can imagine some of you shouting. No, it's 3. Okay, there you go. So where is it now? It's between 3 and 4. Okay, so is it 3 or 4? It's still 3. Yes. Okay, and then, okay, let's count the minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Yes. Okay, so it's 3:50. Good. Okay, next, number 7. Almost done, people. Okay, where is the hour hand? Okay, it's closer to 5. So, so I think, yes, it's pretty easy. All right. And then, where is the minute hand? Always start with 0 from 12. Okay, and then 5, 10, 15, 20 or 20. Okay. And then next would be number 8. Where is the hour hand? Is it 3 or 4? 3. Yes. Okay. All right. And where's the minute hand? 5, 10, 15. Okay. And number 9. Where is the hour hand? Yes, it's still between 1 and 2, so it's 1, okay? And then minute, 5, 10, 15, 20, okay, or 20. There you go. Did you get everything correctly? I hope so. Okay, so that's all for the review of telling the time. Now, please get your activity booklets and do this activity. So this is page 4 of your booklet, okay? The date that I placed there was February 26th. Don't worry about it. All right. Okay. So anyway, so get your activity books and do page 4. And I'll check in again later. Bye.